The world is just beginning to wake. A soft, golden light spills over the rolling hills, painting the long grasses in shades of amber and gold. In this tranquil theater, a figure of profound strength and beauty emerges from the shadows of an ancient olive grove. It is a stallion, his coat the color of polished obsidian, a stark and magnificent contrast against the gentle greens of the meadow. He stands poised, every muscle defined and ready, his dark eyes surveying the vast open space. A gentle mist clings to the low-lying field, swirling around his powerful legs like a ghostly river. His nostrils flare, taking in the promise of sweet clover, the very essence of the land itself. Then, with a low, resonant nicker, he steps out of the shadows and into the light. The sun catches the glossy black of his coat, revealing undertones of midnight blue. His long, thick mane shifts, a dark waterfall against his neck. He is an embodiment of the wild spirit of this ancient land. With another step, he breaks into a slow, majestic walk. Each hoof is placed with uncanny precision. He carries himself with regal bearing, a king surveying his domain. The world holds its breath, watching him claim the morning. This is not just a horse entering a field, it is the arrival of life itself. The day has truly begun with his arrival. The moment of stillness breaks, it shatters into 1,000 pieces of explosive energy. With a toss of his head, the mane flies like a dark banner. He lowers his powerful hindquarters, then he unleashes it all. He surges forward. A fluid, controlled explosion of power. The ground seems to tremble beneath him, a low, rolling drumbeat as his hooves strike soft earth. He launches into the heart of the meadow with breathtaking force, muscles in his shoulders, haunches working in perfect harmony. Dew-damp grass flies up behind him. Sparkling arcs catch the sunlight like diamonds, a black river through a sea of green. He is expressing a fundamental joy. As he picks up speed, his movements become a symphony of grace. Raw launch power settles into a rhythmic, effortless gallop, head held high, tail streaming out behind him. He seems to glide over the terrain, and that he is free. To witness such power and elegance is to see a perfect moment. Now the stallion is one with his environment. The wind rises to meet him, becoming his partner in this exhilarating dance. Mane and tail billow, flags of freedom. You can almost hear the soft whisper of the air as it parts around his powerful body. His path is not a straight line. He traces sweeping curves across the meadow. He gallops toward a lone oak tree standing sentinel, circling it as if paying respects to an old friend, silhouetted briefly against the rising sun. His run is a communication with the land, intelligence in his movement, playful curiosity, captivating to observe. He slows to a measured canter past a patch of vibrant wildflowers, purple blooms, yellow blooms. He lowers his head, acknowledging their beauty, taking it all in through sight, sound, sensation. His run is a journey of discovery in his green kingdom. No fences, no reins, choices guided by joy, or race the shadow of a passing cloud. The meadow is his playground, an unscripted ballet, a celebration of life. If you were to close your eyes, the experience would be just as powerful. The primary sound is the rhythmic, percussive beat of his hooves on the earth. It is a sound that is both powerful, thump 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 thump, a steady driving rhythm that speaks of strength, endurance, and relentless forward motion. On the softer parts of the meadow, the sound is muffled, a deep and resonant drumming. As he crosses a patch of drier, more compact ground, the sound becomes sharper, a series of crisp, clear reports that echo across the open space. This is the heartbeat of the meadow, the sound of freedom made audible. Accompanying the drumbeat of his hooves is the sound of his own breath. It is a powerful, rhythmic exhalation, a gust of air forced from his great lungs with each stride. It is the sound of exertion, the sound of life being lived at its fullest. Whoosh thump, whoosh thump, whoosh thump. This symphony of sound, created entirely by the stallion himself, fills the air, overpowering the gentle hum of insects and the distant chirping of birds. It is a testament to the sheer physical presence of this magnificent creature. There is the soft rustle of the tall grass as his body brushes past it, and the subtle jingle of his mane as it whips back and forth. The echo of those hoofbeats seems to linger in the air. It is the sound of freedom itself, a primal and unforgettable anthem. This magnificent creature is not just any horse. He is an Italian stallion, a representative of a lineage as rich and dramatic as Italy's history. Strength. For centuries, these horses were partners in nearly every aspect of life. They carried Roman legionaries into battle, pulled the chariots of emperors, and worked the fertile fields that fed a growing civilization. Their very bones are intertwined with Italian culture. The history of Italian horse breeds is adaptation and refinement. To the elegant, agile mounts of Renaissance nobility, these animals were selectively bred for specific traits. Brave enough for war, graceful enough to be ridden in parades and ceremonies, this created a unique combination of power and elegance, a duality that we can still see today in the stallion's breathtaking run. Many breeds, like the Neapolitan horse, were sought by royal courts across Europe. They were prized for their high-stepping gait, teaching a form of classical dressage that showcased athleticism and responsiveness. The Italian horse was a symbol of status, power, and artistry. When we watch this stallion run free, we are seeing a living piece of history, a continuation of a story that began thousands of years ago. To be more specific, the stallion we are witnessing shares the noble characteristics of breeds like the Mergese, originating from the Murgia Plateau in the Apulia region of southern Italy. Striking appearance, often black just like the magnificent animal before us, developed during the period of Spanish rule in Italy, Arabian bloodline. The breed faced near extinction in the early 20th century as mechanization made working horses less necessary. Dedicated local breeders refused to let it disappear, selecting the few remaining individuals. Their efforts were successful. Today the Mergese is a celebrated symbol of the region and a testament to the power of conservation. It is a story of survival and resilience, rocky terrain, hilly terrain, strong legs, sure-footedness, calm and willing temperament. This combination of ruggedness and gentleness makes them exceptional partners for humans, more than a beautiful horse, living connection to place and history, and a powerful symbol of Italy's commitment to preserving its unique natural and cultural heritage. Across countless cultures, the image of a horse running free holds a special, almost universal power. It speaks to something deep within us, our collective soul that yearns for freedom and open spaces. Perhaps it's because, for much of our history, the horse was our primary way to transcend physical limits, feeling speed and liberation. The horse became a living symbol of possibility. The horse represents a balance of power and grace, immense speed and force. Yet it moves with elegance, balletic beauty. This shows great power need not be clumsy. It can be controlled, focused, beautiful. In the running horse, strength used for pure joy of expression. The running horse is the ultimate untamed spirit, nature in its purest noble form. Seeing an animal break free is liberating, and within ourselves. A call to break our own limitations. They are Pegasus, winged and soaring. That speaks to our deepest desire for passionate, purposeful, unrestrained life. The sun is higher now, the mists have burned away, and the meadow is alive with the full energy of the day. The stallion's wild run begins to slow. He lowers his head to graze, the powerful muscles in his neck relaxing as he tears at the sweet grass. The spectacle of explosive energy has passed, replaced by a scene of quiet, contented peace, to the soft, rhythmic sound of chewing. This too is a part of his freedom, the freedom to expend energy, and the freedom to find rest and nourishment. This beautiful scene encapsulates a simple but profound truth. The health and happiness of this stallion are inextricably linked to the health of the land he inhabits. The clean water in the stream, the nutrient-rich grass, and the wide-open space to run are all essential for his survival and well-being. It shows us that when we care for the land, we are also caring for the magnificent creatures that call it home. We are not just spectators in this story, we are participants. They are a sign of our deep, innate connection to the natural world, a connection often referred to as biophilia. Nurturing this connection is vital for the human spirit. Let it be an inspiration. Let it be a call to action to protect the wild spaces that remain, respecting their freedom. The future of the stallion, the future of the meadow, and our own future are all bound together on this one precious earth.